This is Otara Gunewardene. You are a prominent businesswoman who a trailblazing person who started off one of the iconic brands in Sri Lanka, known for all tourists and for them to come. And then you are moving towards other areas, and the humanitarian aspect of things, were taking care of animals and all those things. That is very inspiring. Now, what exactly do you think? Now you started a new venture which you wanted to promote Sri Lanka in the world through that platform, and you have gone online, and that is happening right now. So what is your take on this? We understand we are in a dire situation, but where do you see this is heading? Are we going down the depths, or is there hope for us?
Yes, so I started this platform actually in December last year, in 2020, during the pandemic, because initially I wanted to actually have a big event in April in 2020. It was for to support small businesses in Sri Lanka and individual creators, and to give them a platform to make their products visible, because Sri Lanka has a lot of great talent and a lot of talented individuals and small businesses, but unfortunately their product is not. They don't really have a platform, and they find it difficult to have their products visible to a larger audience. And that's where I was trying to bridge the gap. And of course I couldn't have the event, and then subsequently I was thinking of having a store, and of course I couldn't do that, and started online. And I'm very glad I'm online, and that I didn't start a store, because as we know, that is it is the future, and anybody really doing business has to be online in this day and age.
You said last year, December, you started a new venture in an economic climate like this. What made you? Because is there hope for you?
In general, I don't know, it's so happened in my career that I have started things during the kind of the worst of times. Even Odell was started, during the war, and a lot of the business grew during the war, with the bombs and the threats and all these things happening. So I think there's always hope, and there's always a time for new things to start. Of course, it depends what the new thing is, and it has to be relevant to the time and to the future of how we see that things are going to progress. So I work with a lot of, for the moment we have about 350 people listed on the platform, and we deliver all over Sri Lanka and internationally too. But it's a struggle, and it's been I've seen the struggle actually increase over the last year, because now they find it difficult to find raw materials, they find it difficult to go out, they find it difficult to source the things. So a lot of the things that we had online also we don't have at the moment, because they're not able to supply us. And of course that means then they can't earn a living, and of course it means then it affects their family and their struggle. So there's a lot of issues like that, because of course, yes, the pandemic, but I think we all need to start understanding that the trickle down and the trail of this whole situation really affects a lot of people, and we have to find a balance between letting them go out and do their work and earn their money, and also protecting ourselves from what's happening. But and I think that balance is possible.